What is up, guys? I'm Glacio, and today I'll be doing some more GTA Online.
You're late. If you worked for me, I'd fire you.
We do work for you, and you can't afford to fire us.
Very clever. We're trying to stop a global crisis, and you're quibbling about employment law. Remind me to explain why you never had a successful startup go ballistic.
My God, you are annoying!
I'm very successful. I can afford to be annoying. I date a lot. I'm a millennial.
Ha! You're 38!
I'm on the cusp. Don't try to put me in a box. This guy. Bonkers. We have a real problem here. Every time Clifford looks at the data, this is not good. I told you it wasn't good. I undersold it. This is the apocalypse, the Doomsday scenario. Since we uncovered the mole, we realized tip of the iceberg doesn't do it justice. Tip of the big iceberg.
There's Russian and Chinese agents at work all over the city.
The president's been informed.
The president's been misinformed. You don't understand what I'm saying. These fucking civil servants. Soul-crushing socialists, the lot of you. People like you hold people like me back.
Okay, other than objectivism, what are we doing here?
Well, sadly, I think he's right. There's a submarine off the coast. We have to find out what it's doing there.
And then blow it up.
No! That's exactly what they want. That's the war. Humanity's last stand. Mushroom clouds, fallout. 50 generations of living in caves before someone reinvents fire. I need your team to get on there.
That and find out what happened to the missing agent.
This man.
Okay.
Codename ULP was kidnapped last night. He was looking into data breaches in our department and was onto something. Now he's gone. Possibly dead.
He's not dead. I'm sure of that.
We're gonna need an Avenger if we're ever gonna get on that submarine.
There's one in a hangar at LSIA. They keep keys to the hangar in the noose vans.
Well, I'm gonna need riot vans too. I've got a plan here.
Then start a riot and steal one. This cannot be traced back to me. I cannot believe I said that. All that fucking ethics training. And you need to get underwater somehow, undetected.
Underwater, undetected?
To find out about the security around the submarine before the assault.
Okay, I know. Strombergs. These things. Yeah, all right, let me see if I can source a few. Got a couple here that are wrecked. Right here.
So you got this?
Yeah, sure. Just a little, World War to prevent.
In that case, we don't need to know anymore. Let's go. All of you.
Okay, just give me a minute. All right, there. That's everything. Plans there. Should be pretty obvious. I'll be in touch. Good luck.
Okay, so anyway, we're back in GTA Online. I try to not talk during cutscenes. I hope that's okay. In the last episode, we beat the first heist of the three, the first act, and now we have to set up the next one. But first of all, I have to register. So this episode is a bit different. The commentary was recorded afterwards. This is post-commentary, it's not live. And the reason is very simple, because this was very hard to edit. And, I mean, so the overall recording was 2 hours and 6 minutes long. I cut it down to 1 hour and 13.
There's a location up on your GPS.
Because...
Okay.
So, yeah. Mainly because, the Stromberg setup was so painful. Because, usually you're doing this in 4 players, and then each one goes to a different truck. There's fake trucks, but let's say each player can cover 2 trucks, and one of them's gotta be real. I was on my own. Oh, you'll see what happened. Oh, stop. Nah. Yeah, I need a car. Apparently my, thing is smashed again. Okay, well, whatever. We're taking this one.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, these preps are turning out to be more painful than the setups, to be honest, which is crazy to me because I thought they'd be less painful of anything because you don't have to rely on other people. But you'll see exactly why this episode was so painful. During this episode, I had to switch the session twice and leave and re-enter the game twice because GTA wasn't working, so yup. I guess, I don't know, maybe there's, I mean, everybody's at home now playing the game, so maybe the servers are a bit overloaded, but still, come on. Generally, the Rockstar servers for GTA just suck, so I am very much inclined to blame it on that. Anyway, so this first setup is just, you know, get a noose man. It's pretty simple. There's like a rival heist crew that's under attack, and then cops are there, and you just have to steal their van. So, no, I don't know. It's really simple. The only real danger is you get blown up by somebody else. And this time I was in a bit more populated lobby than I would like to have been. But I think it was still, yeah. I was basically just hoping that these people weren't mean. Yeah, look at all those people. God damn. Go to Alta Street. So, you know, I didn't cut out this trip to the city and then the return of the noose man to the base because I didn't cut out that in the first preps, and I just thought, you know, well, I mean, why would I cut that out now? But all the long drives with the Strombergs, yeah, I cut that out because that was just pointless. Oh god, okay. Is it gonna explode? Are they gonna start shooting me if I just drive in here? Yup. And it went up. Okay. Go, go, go. And every single thing in this, in these preps gives the heist global signal. So, yeah, everybody can track you and steal your equipment for money or destroy it. So I guess that's another way you can deal with preps, instead of buying them if somebody else is doing the prep and then you just steal their thing. But the thing is, I don't know, it doesn't tell you what they're driving, it just gives you a little H on a duffel bag, so you don't know if it's the equipment you're after or not. It could be for the casino heists. I mean, I think, pretty sure that also has global signal. Oh my god, this alarm is so annoying. Oh, I mean siren. I know why I said alarm. He's shooting me. And just nicely and gently avoid the cops. You know what? I'm actually going to do something here I have never done before. But it doesn't seem like I'm ever going to outrun them in this. So I'm going to call Lester.
Hey there.
And then he can remove your wanted level for 600 bucks.
Okay, leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
There we go. Now I just, of course, if I hit one of them, then I'll get my wanted level right back, but that's very convenient, and I think you can only do that once you beat all the heists, so yeah, that is awesome. God, that siren is so nauseatingly annoying. Oh my god. So we're 7 minutes into this 1 hour and 30-minute video. Awesome. It's quite a long one, I'm not gonna lie. I figured you'd prefer 1 hour and 13 minutes to 2 hours though. I was considering even like splitting this up into 2 episodes, Preps Part 1 and Preps Part 2, but I don't know, if I've been doing them in one episode, I want to continue doing them in one episode, even though that creates a big difference in episode length of the series. For example, the setup is 26 minutes and then this is 1 hour and 13, but still. I'm pretty sure in this one, there's 4 setups, we can double them 2 by 2. So, yeah. We can definitely double them up. I mean, it all depends on how long they'll take, but I honestly don't know why I did these in separate episodes, but I really could have doubled up one of them. But I'll definitely start doubling them up if they're going to be 20 minutes long again.
I'm sure there are conspiracy videos about this online, but I'm too scared to watch them.
And yeah, there's people fighting in the chat the entire time. That's interesting. I know I didn't pay much attention to that. But basically, somebody's calling somebody else a cheater, and then calling that boring. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Prep complete. Oh yeah, and this next one too also took a while. Okay. I knew that this was going to take a long time because of the strombergs. The strombergs were an hour of that 2 hour and 6 minute recording.
So the setup jobs are a big deal ahead of the final operation, the move on the submarine. So we always got to make sure we have the equipment we need. Might seem like this prep work is small fry, but details matter. We need
Okay.
stuff, but it's not so important how we get it. Source it, steal it from rival crews, throw money down to buy it, whatever. Get the equipment and we can do the job and we can get paid.
I was honestly considering buying the Strombergs prep, but I wasn't giving up on my all-in-order reward just yet. Yeah, this video was such a pain in the ass to make.
So we're looking for the whereabouts of this missing IAA agent. ULP, they called him. He was last seen with some very...
And the last one,
targets sent to your phone while I monitor various
the last
channels.
thing,
wasn't just heading up the investigation.
Act 3.
You know what else he was in charge of? The IAA's drug deals on the West Coast. They just can't help themselves. Some of these bastards love selling rocks to fund their illegal wars.
So yeah, the last one has 6 preps, and I think you can't even do one
At least there's some seemingly
until you've done all the setups before it. So
to set the bar pretty low, am I right?
there's 5 setups and 6 preps, and the final one you can't even do. The final prep you can't even do until we do the first 4 setups. But I'm just gonna keep the video in editing until I can do that last prep, and then I'll just stick it at the end of the video. Because I really want all the preps in one place. Okay, so here you have to take out some drug dealers to find intel on a missing agent who sells drugs. So that's an Avenger. That's what we'll be stealing for our first setup in the next episode. But oh god, are those like tennis balls? Do we have a? No, I think we have a modder in the midst. Uh-oh. I've had bad experience with modders, so I'm gonna try and stay away from him. Who are you calling a jerk? Hey. Okay, so one of them is over here. Oh, he's on a bike. There we go.
Someone's gonna lead us to that missing agent.
Oh, I'm sorry about your car. Yeah, fortunately, if they kill me now, it doesn't matter because I'll just respawn. But if they kill me with the intel, uh-oh. That's a Hydra. Circling around me. Not a Hydra, laser. I keep mixing those two. Nothing new, actually. Okay. Uh-oh. Is somebody shooting at me? I'm pretty sure he shot at me. Yeah, he definitely took a couple shots, but he missed, so... And he's turning around. No, he's not. Okay. I really, like... I would go ask him for money, but... What's the point? I mean... I'm making videos out of this series. I don't want to cheat. Okay, there we go. God. So who's shooting at me? Oh, it's the drug dealers.
You take out enough of these criminals, they'll panic and someone will start talking about the kidnapping.
Okay. So I think right about here we're gonna have our first cut. No, actually, once I get another one, then we'll have a cut because the last one was just so far away. Oh! Unfortunately, these are moving targets, so you can't really... Oh god, look at the car. That is bad. So you can't really, like, mark them. Let's see now. Yeah, there they are. Let's have a look here. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new car. Let's see, who has a nice car I could take? Oh, that was a nice one. Oh, come on. All the nice cars are leaving. Okay, yeah. Let's take your car. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm taking this one. That was pretty funny. Anyway, So, here we are at the last dealer. As you can see, he was pretty far away. That was a pretty good shot. So for some reason I decided to take this minivan here. I honestly don't know why. Minivans, I guess. Yeah, it's not very fast. And yeah, now this guy was just dealing out money. Which is fine, I have nothing against people getting money like that. I don't want to do that. Or cheat setups by teleporting and stuff like that. I want all my money to be hard-earned cash from these heists. And if I don't buy any preps plus the All in Order award, I should definitely have enough for oh, he's on a bike. Boom! For arcade at the end of this.
I traced his cell phone to an apartment. Get over there and recover anything that might tell us where they're holding him. And don't expect a friendly welcome.
Okay, so here we are at the apartment. Pulling up. Now there's somebody there. Got him. So I think there are actually enemies in this apartment. Oh, got 18 bucks. I deposited all my cash on an ATM off screen. I didn't think that was very worth showing. And oh, that was weird. There we go. And got it. Oh! Do be careful. I think there's even going to be guys chasing me once I get out. Yeah, this second setup is quite long as well.
Any hope of finding that agent is in that bag. Bring it in for analysis and watch out for any interested parties.
But this car is really good. Very unfortunate that I'm gonna trash it with my driving skills. And of course we have the global signal again, but fortunately everybody's at the other guy taking money. There's one guy here. A yellow Tron bike. Okay. Yeah, fortunately everybody else is getting money at that guy, so I should be home free. So after we beat all the heists, I definitely want to do the Diamond Casino missions, but I also want to do the you know, some PvP modes like offense, defense, and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Vespucci job would be a cool one, some more races. Let's see, what else could we do? That's all that comes to mind right now, but there's so much more stuff we could do. We could do the mobile operations. Of course, for that I'd have to buy a mobile operations center, but that shouldn't be too hard. Oh god. Come on. I think I chose a pretty good spot for a facility. I'm pretty happy with the location. It's not very far away from the city. It's kind of in the middle of things, so okay, there we go. Second prep complete. Duffel bag delivered. Check your phone for details of vehicles required at the import-export garage. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, import-export could be another thing we could do. Go to foreclosures.mazebank.com to purchase the arcade. Pretty sure we don't have enough money for it, but even if we do, I'm not going to do that right now.
Our little job for Avon got him
Okay, and the next one is the riot control van.
Get out to that spot. There are enemy agents all over the state.
Okay.
To disrupt them however we can, which is why we need a riot control van, which is why we need a riot, which is why you're starting one. Okay?
So go to the Alamo Fruit Market. So this prep is going to be all about starting a riot. And, well, we're going to be starting one. So apparently there's a pretty nasty group of people at the Alamo Fruit Market. Never heard of riots really breaking out at fruit markets, but well, I guess I wouldn't know the first thing about them. So this is not terribly far away, and I did take a lot of shortcuts. The biggest pain about this one is going to be driving the riot control van back to the base, because God, it's a menace to drive. Oh, does this go all right? Yep. Oh. I'm really sorry about these lowriders, but I do not have any driving skills. Oh God. Come on, that was a tent. I thought I'd go, like, straight through it. Ugh.
You might not have noticed it, but nice, friendly corporations have bought up most of the public squares and parks in LS. Oh, and they have their own nice, friendly security guards to keep the peace. So get there and cause chaos. Want some tear gas, you know, punch a few folks.
Okay.
Just get in the mix and wait for the riot van to arrive. Then steal it from the fascist prigs and come back.
Okay.
And don't kill anyone. It's just a riot. We don't want the cops there.
Fine. Oh my God, look at the car. It's already... Why is every car like this once I'm done with it? I really don't know. Yeah, because of stuff like that. Okay. So, you go to the fruit market and we have to launch tear gas into the crowd to start it off. And then you just fight with people. Okay, here it goes. It will fail if too many rioters are killed. Oh my God! Okay, he's a strong dude. I'm not doing a good job at this.
This is a PR nightmare. The riot squad will be there soon.
Oh yeah, what happened here? So I just committed suicide by doing nothing. Interesting.
Right on time.
And there they are.
Get it and bring it in.
So they'll walk out and start beating me, and I'll just get in.
Okay, this van might be the only thing that stays.
And the rioters actually covered my escape, so that was awesome.
Came here to do.
So let's go ahead and call Lester very quickly.
Hey,
And remove.
can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay, leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
There we go. Oh, stop talking about the sub, we know.
I'm not sure which answer to that question would be more disquieting.
So, 3 miles to drive back with this thing. Naturally, we will be taking some shortcuts, which will pretty sure prove to be long cuts, but we'll see here. This would have been so much faster, I think, if I just stuck to the road, but I didn't. So it's interesting recording this with post-commentary because you can actually, like, comment on your mistakes while they're being made. Now, this thing sucks. It is so bad to drive. I think I'm pretty sure I flipped it like 5 times. Maybe not, maybe I'm just over-exaggerating, but... Or just exaggerating, I'm not sure what over-exaggerating means. There we go. And now we have these little dunes or whatever, which... Oh, come on. It's a really, really long one. 1 hour and 13 minutes. God damn it. Oh. And yeah, you can also use the water cannon on the front to spray stuff. If you want to. Oh yeah, this has got to be my favorite bit. The driving to the facility up this hill. It just didn't want to go up. It was so weak. God damn it. It sucks. I don't know how we're gonna drive this anywhere in the setup. I'm assuming we're gonna have to use it in the setup. I don't know how. Oh my god, this was so annoying at the time, but now it's pretty funny. So yeah, I guess it's a 6-seater in the sense that 4 people can enter it and then 2 people can just hang off the side. Come on. Come on, make it. Oh my god. There we go.
The Russian invasion of Los Santos is definitely not something you would have expected a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's over there? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Please don't roll down the hill. Don't roll down the hill. Oh, so now it makes it, but it didn't want to make it down there when it was far less steep and interesting. And there we go. So, and this brings us to our first quitting of the game. This black screen went on for about I let it go for about 15 minutes because I didn't want to quit because I wasn't sure if it was going to reset my progress or not, and I did not want to do that again. But you know, after 15 minutes, you realize that it's just not gonna budge. So yeah, it was a black screen, RCV delivered, prep complete, no loading, circle, nothing. Just proves what a great game GTA Online is. It's awesome. They've had like 7 years to fix these things. It's pretty sweet. Okay, fine. 3 years if you count when this was released, but still 3 years. Awesome. Just awesome. Anyway, so we're back here now. Of course, when I re-entered the game, it spawned me at my apartment, so I had to go back here again. And I was also in a different lobby, so I was very worried that this one had vicious people in it. Oh, and now we get to the very heavily edited part of the video. So, the Pacific Standard bikes. Yeah, that one's a pretty easy one. And of course, I had to register again. Because once you leave the game, for some reason it forgets that you're part of an organization. So here we go. This is the fun part, the strombergs. Awesome. Here we go. So, yeah, I guess this one is not really a pain in the ass to do on your own, with people, but on your own it's horrible.
Ocelot strombergs into assault vessels. We're gonna need Ocelot strombergs. So bring the trucks that are being carried on into base and we'll repair the strombergs. You'll make some adjustments and you'll be ready to go.
Yeah, but first I had to acquire a car, so yeah, let's not forget about that. Oof. It's pretty easy to get a car on this. You just... Oh, I don't want that one. That one's... sucks. Oh, yes please. So, you have 8 trucks. 4 of them are fake, 4 of them are real. And the first one I decided to go was far up there. Oh, excuse me. Goodbye. So, anyway, I arrived at the destination 2 hours later, and here it was. And of course, it was a fake one. And also some random guy in a Hydra blew me up, so that was great. And somebody claimed a $9,000 bounty on me, which I'm not even sure when it was set, but fine. So now I actually remembered. If you call Securoso, I believe. They were busy. Anyway, you can get like free vehicles delivered to you if you're a VIP. So, I think it's actually in the menu, not the phone. Oh yeah, there we go, VIP vehicles. So you have limos and buzzards, attack helicopters. And you have this free Jeep, I guess. I know that's... yeah, it's kind of a minivan Jeep. And it's pretty fast too. So I got in and set my sights on the next one. And hoping this one was real. Because it'd be really sucky to encounter 2 in a row that weren't. And of course, if somebody destroys one of them, game's over. The prep is over. So here we are. Move, move. So here we are. And looked like this one was real, because that looks like a Stromberg to me.
We have a Stromberg.
So I just bipped.
Off those assholes and bring it in.
I tried. There we go. To bip these guys off the road. And once you pick up one of these, some like mercenary dudes start chasing after you. So yeah, do be careful. Anyway, I decided to go up here, up the mountain. Yeah, here they are. And so I delivered this one back to the base. Took a pretty interesting route to get there. I went all across the hills. I don't know how long it took exactly. Yeah, I tried to make it up here. Didn't work. So I just sort of eased it in from behind. But yeah, that was the first Stromberg. And again, people just asking for money. And fighting in the chat, of course. So here, oh yeah, this is where I fell into the hole. Also, if one of these gets stuck, I'm pretty sure to get the only way to get it unstuck is to get another vehicle and slam it into it. So I was really keen on not getting stuck. There we go. So that was the first Stromberg. Probably took 20 minutes to get it in.
Okay, we've got something to work with.
So the next one I pinged, I'm pretty sure, was all the way down, but in the city. So I summoned my... No, I summoned a new vehicle this time, and yeah, I thought this would be something cool. It sucked. But now I couldn't summon anything else. So I guess let's just get into this one. That's like Trevor's car, basically. Yeah, I went for that one. Oh yeah, these two guys started fighting. So anyway, made my way over there. This guy was already on the run. Actually no, I think he drove towards me, is the thing. Yeah. So I just bipped them in the head. And thankfully it was a Stromberg, so... yeah. Come on, get in. And, yeah, then I drove this one back to the base. All with the global signal on, so anybody could come and kill me. Thankfully, nobody did. There we go. Scratched it up a bit, never mind. And there it is. So with 2 Strombergs in, I thought, wow, I might actually be able to do this without purchasing it. Which would be awesome, because then I'd save money and get the extra 500 grand from the All in Order 2 award. And I'd get the award by itself, which... honestly, the All in Order 2 award is not that impressive to have, so... yeah, it's just for the money.
Well done, that's 2 of them.
Okay, so now it's time to get the 3rd one. Now, the rest of these were all very far away. So... whichever one I marked, I'd have to drive a long time. can also call a dinghy, that's interesting. And so here I found something out. Well, not here, but soon. You can tell exactly how long I've been playing by this fact. So I pinged... Yeah, let's just go for this one. So I'm in the city, and this pops up on the bottom right. Time remaining, so I guess you can only spend a certain amount of time in these preps. And I was like, uh-oh, I might not even make it in time. So I drove for a bit further, and then here I realized I'm definitely not going to make it in time.
You found one. Now steal the truck and get it back to the facility.
Oh, come on. Yeah, this guy actually got away from me, and look at the state of my car. It's just pristine. So I was curious what happened when you ran out of time. I was pretty sure you just lose the prep, and at this point I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. It's fine. There's no way I can do this in time on my own. You know. Oh well, and here I actually found the last one too.
That's what we're after. Okay.
So I was already in one, so I can drive two at the same time. I can even drive this one to the base in time. So yeah, I was ready to just, you know, give up, buy it, whatever. And in about 1 second... Boom. It took its time after it hit 0. But yeah, the car just blew up. So now it said you recovered some of the equipment for the heist prep equipment. Return to the planning room to source more or steal the equipment from a rival heist crew. So I did exactly that. I returned to the base. I did not know what it was on about. But you know, I was... Maybe, you know, hey. So it did acknowledge I got some of it. Maybe I can, like, continue or something? Because that would be awesome. And yeah, as you can see, I still had the Strombergs thing at the bottom right. So 2 were delivered, 1 was dead, I guess, and then 1 was still out in the wild. It would be really cool if I can continue this, because then I could actually do it. It also means I was worried for nothing with the Deluxos. So right now, it didn't even let me access the board. I tried everything. I walked out of the room, went back in, nothing. I tried sitting down because I thought maybe it was just a control thing. Then I tried standing back up. Nothing. So apparently, since I still had the strombergs thing in the bottom right corner, it thought I was still in a prep. And it wouldn't let me inside into the planning board. So I even tried to go far away and then let the screen reload itself. Nothing. This is really annoying. I mean, when you're playing a game that takes, first of all, pretty sure 3 minutes to load, and then stuff like this happens, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. So I did the only thing I could do. Reset. Found a new session. Yep. And, I mean, sure enough, that fixed it. But you'll never guess where it put me after I did that. Quickly, submit your answer before the reveal. Now, if your answer was back at my apartment, give yourself a round of applause, because that's exactly where it put me. So I drove back to the facility, again, and now I could access it. So it actually, I went down to the Strombergs and it says 2 out of 4, which was awesome, because it meant I could do it. I mean, it actually makes a lot of sense, because I don't see why the ones you delivered would just disappear. But they just as easily didn't have to do that. They could have just said, you know, prep failed, go again. But that's really kind of them to let you keep going. So I was re-motivated by that kindness of the game. And I decided, well, hey, I could do this.
Okay, head out. The wrecked cars are on the back of repo trucks. This is for our
So again, there was 8 trucks, 4 real ones, but this time I only had to get 2.
Ocelot strombergs into assault vessels. We're gonna need ocelot strombergs. So bring the trucks that are being carried on into base, and we'll repair the strombergs. You know, make some adjustments.
Strombergs.
We'll be ready to go.
So the first one was really nearby, I mean right next to the base, so I figured it was worth checking out, and if it was the real one, damn, that was very lucky. Hate this game. Hate it so much. And sure enough, it was not the real one. God damn it. So I set my sights down to the downtown. Figure that'd be a good next one to check, the closest one from here. And I arrived at that location at the south of the city. And sure enough, it was a real one. So this one was indeed real. So I bipped them and put them into the corner, and for some reason I totally let them escape. I don't know why. It was very interesting why I didn't just get out of my car and pull them out. And these guys are very fast too, so they can get away from you. I was trying to shoot. I was trying not to shoot the car, for starters. There we go. Stop. And with that, I acquired the second one. Of course, mercenaries already on me. And successfully delivered it. So at this point I just needed one more, and had 3 more to pick from. It's really, I cannot stress how awesome it is that they let you do this. It makes me almost want to forgive everything else. Not quite, but almost. So I went back up. Now I think, yeah, I ordered my car again here because it was finally available. Yeah, the BJ is pretty good. It's a fast car and it's heavy, so you can plow through things. It's pretty good. So the next one I decided to go get was the one up here. It was very far away from all the other ones, so if it was fake, that was a huge waste of time. And yeah, basically, oh, drove there, and sure enough, it was real.
Repo the repo truck and bring it in.
Oh my god, this was so painful. But I did it. I beat the Stromberg prep without paying for it. I really thought I was going to have to pay for it, especially when the time limit came up. But thankfully the game is kind enough to let you continue your progress, so I did not have to do anything. And there we go. I'm pretty sure even the cut version of this took like 20 minutes to half an hour. But anyway, here we go. Prep complete. Strombergs delivered. Whew.
Well done, that's 2 of them.
So, guess what happened next? I walked back to the planning room, and as you can see, I still have like 2 Strombergs down there, 2 circles, and of course, again, I was unable to access the planning board. Even though it said prep complete, the game still thought I was stuck in the job, which is pretty sweet. So I just sat there and contemplated my failure. And I guess there was only one thing I could do. I wasn't going to waste any more time. Just reset the session. And again, guess where it put me? Yup. All the way back home. So unfortunately I didn't record this, but in between the last clip and this one, I actually had to restart my game too, because once I entered the facility for the first time I was stuck on a black screen. So I had to restart my game again, and now I'm here. And I had to register again, of course, that's how you know I had to restart the game. It's just awesome. So, I had one more. The last one, the Torpedo ECU. Now, this one is not terribly difficult. I mean, none of these are terribly difficult. They just take a while, and it's very dangerous if somebody kills you, but none of these are difficult.
At that point, if you're going underwater to look at that big bad Russian submarine, you'll need to protect yourselves with torpedoes.
Yeah.
That's easy enough, but torpedoes need ECUs, which you can't get in this country. Luckily, there are some arms dealers on a platform just over the maritime boundary who might have some in stock. So go do your
Okay.
free shopping.
Go to North Chumash. So anyway, I went to North Chumash. And sure enough, there was a jet ski waiting for me and a platform out in the sea. So that's the one I have to go to.
When I said shopping, by the way, I meant stealing. Take
Yeah.
control of the platform and get the ECUs.
Okay. It's really nice that they leave a jet ski here. And go. Of course, there are some baddies on the platform, which we will have to deal with momentarily. I think even some are on jet skis. Yep, it would seem so. I think if you just knock them out to the water, then they'll not come back. Oh god. Okay, that was pretty bad. There we go. So there was a chopper here, and I definitely wanted to not damage it because that would be my return home. Unfortunately, I fell off here for some reason. I threw tear gas, which was amazing. Bit these guys. And then this man just sniped me. Didn't even see him. That's okay. I have infinite respawns, which is awesome. So look at the chopper here. It's in pristine condition, right? It's absolutely fine. Well, anyway, I grabbed. No, you don't need an ambulance. You need a coffin, buddy. Of course, I tried to grab both. Couldn't. So I got in the chopper. And, yeah, people started shooting me from helicopters a tiny bit. And the thing already started smoking like it was about to die. Unbelievable. So this is the chopper I was supposed to make the trip back to the facility and then another run there and back. And it was already dying. Wait, really? That was international waters? Oh. It was like 2 feet from the beach, but whatever.
Mrs. Rackman holds the purse strings now. At the end of the day, she's the one we gotta please. Let's all play nice and get our...
And yeah, it started dying here. People here were pissed off. In the chat, as usual, these people tend to be pissed off. It died a couple times on me, but it restarted, thank God. I could see the windmills in the distance, but I was pretty sure this thing was not going to make it. I did have a parachute, so... Yeah, apparently some guy was dealing out money again, and then one guy started killing everybody, so he just left. Rafiki over here. That was pretty funny. And it made it. I was really surprised, but it did make it to the facility. I managed to land it somehow. Now, I was going to try to make the return trip with it as well. But I was pretty sure I wasn't going to make at least part of the return trip, so I don't have to drive the entire way. And in we go. So right there, I cut about 15 minutes of black screen waiting for the thing to load. I think even my monitor went into sleep mode. But anyway, we're back out. Again, thank you, GTA Online, for such a great experience. God, whose idea was it to have these preps? It's just the worst idea ever. Like, missions you have to do in online lobbies, it's awful. Dude, imagine if the original heist had preps, I'd lose it. So I managed to take off with it, actually. Almost got killed by a windmill here. And I thought, okay, this might actually work. Nope. It died. So I had to make an emergency landing. And I actually didn't blow it up, which was pretty impressive. So yeah, I just killed my vehicle again. I wonder what VIP abilities are. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to check that out though. And marked it and drove there. Quite successfully, might I add. So now I encountered another problem because all the jet skis were at the platform. I couldn't do anything. Except swim. And I decided to leave this part in just to see... just to show you a sample of all the things I cut in this episode. Basically, I cut 1 hour of this. I don't even know why I'm doing these heists. I guess for content, for achievements, awards, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just 3 achievements. It's 4 awards. It is content though, which you guys seem to like, so I guess I'm doing it because of that. Oh, it's so awesome. Hey, at least we got one heck of a swimming session in. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually miss other people in these preps. I know it's ridiculous, but I really miss people. People who can help me. Yeah, the setups will be very interesting, and if I continue making 1 setup per episode, I mean, I'm pretty sure the heists took us like, what, 18, 19, 20 episodes maybe, so if this took us the same amount, I'd be very fine with that. There we go. Yeah, it would be actually 18 episodes if we continued like this, if we do the preps in one and then each setup in its own. So there we go, we got the final ECU. I was an inch away from finishing up this whole hell. I really try to cut out all the boring bits. Mainly because I didn't want to talk over them, but also so you guys wouldn't have to watch them. So here I didn't actually make a cut because I remembered that cops won't come after you when you're in a prep. So I figured I might as well just steal a jet. For some reason it didn't say that I was broadcasting the global signal, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure this guy would have come after me if I was broadcasting it. So I got a little nervous when he turned around. But fortunately he did not follow me. Anyway, I just strolled into the military base. He warned me to leave the area, naturally didn't. That was a nice and beautiful Hydra. Laser jet, sorry, right here. Oops. And I saw it. I saw the end. Of course, if somebody blew me up, I'm pretty sure the duffel bag would get destroyed, so I'd have to do everything again. But I figured nobody would go mess with a guy in the Hydra, so... A chopper did fly by me, but he didn't attack me. So this is something similar to what we did in the first preps for the Akula. We stole one of these. I mean, then the military was on us, but it was supposed to be because we broke in to steal the data. Here the game doesn't expect you to do this, so it doesn't make it so that they can come after you. Which is weird, because in free mode they can come after you, but for some reason, because I'm in a prep, they couldn't. So yeah, I made it here in a pretty good time. Launched out. I really wanted to watch the Hydra crash. And boom, it did. So I went down to the base. Landed nice and gentle. And boom. Prep complete. Torpedo ECU delivered. Now again, there was a black screen here. And I thought, well damn, I'm going to have to restart my game again. Or, I mean not restart, just end the episode on this, because there's no reason why I would keep playing. But I really wanted to check my rewards and progress and stuff. I guess the game heard me. Because I'm pretty sure it loads, like, any minute now. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. Yep. So, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. These were the preps for the Act 2 of the Doomsday heist. Painful as hell. Have one more set of preps to go. And, yeah, just goddamn. Look at all that. Look at all those tick marks. Hell yeah. I also went to check the All in Order reward, just to remind myself why I didn't buy those. And it looks pretty good. There it was. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one when we start doing the setups for the Act 2. Bye-bye.